What's up, folks? I'm back. Haven't had one of these for a little while. Decided I found something that really intrigued me. I wanted to give my thoughts on it. First off, do me a favor, slide on over to the YouTube channel, The Untamed Voice. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to have some other videos coming out here pretty soon. Doing a little bit of startup jitters here. I haven't got it down yet, but we'll get it. We'll get there. Thing I want to talk about today is I seen an article on KTV News and a few other places saying that Donald Trump and the White House administration are talking about mobilizing up to 100,000 National Guard troops to go and round up unauthorized immigrants. That's scary. That's real scary. That's the makings of war right there. We will have people on the streets ready to fight. But that's just a small part of the problem. The big problem that I'm looking at right now, and I keep thinking about, is we're so worried about, and we got people on both sides. People that are fighting, they believe that undocumented workers should be left alone. We have ones that believe that undocumented workers should be snatched up and deported. We have ones that believe that undocumented workers are evil. Me, I just kind of rest in the middle. I believe that it's a problem. I don't believe that we should be using our military to go round them up. That's not a good idea. I think any kind of military action against any type of people here on the United States soil is a horrible idea. But the problem that I have is that no matter which side that you are standing on, it seems to me that everybody is missing the point here. The point here being, no matter how many of these undocumented workers we get out of our workforce and how many of them get deported, the real criminals in this situation aren't even being touched. If Donald Trump and the administration that we have in there right now really want to make a difference, whenever you go in and you pick up the undocumented illegal workers, why don't you do yourselves and all of us a favor and arrest the goddamn crooks that keep hiring them? The thing about it is in order to be a criminal, you have to profit for something. You do criminal activity to profit. Undocumented workers, they're not paying taxes. They're not, they're taking a lower wage. They're taking jobs away. But what you forget about is that while they are getting paid a lower wage, the real goddamn criminals are the ones that are hiring them, paying them that lower wage, and putting the profit in their pockets. You cannot tell me that all these upper echelon, high up executives, even small business owners that are hiring these people and paying them the low wage aren't the problem here. You don't go after the snake by cutting the tail. You go after the snake by cutting the head. It's time to look at going after these people. It's time to make a real change. And I'm hearing people talk about, well, you're going to ruin the workforce. You're going to ruin the economy. Guess what? You do illegal shit, you get in trouble for it. It's part of life. If I get caught robbing a bank, I get thrown in prison. If I go to another country where I'm not supposed to be there, they're going to throw me in prison. Now, with all that said, if you're on the side of, well, illegal immigrants shouldn't be messed with, it should be just left alone. Look at it this way, folks. Illegal immigrants, the word is illegal. You can make one of two choices. If you don't want them to be deported, whenever they get caught, they're going to get locked up. You can't have it both ways. But like I said, they're not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is these crooks that are putting all this money in their pocket. They're not only screwing the illegal immigrant by paying them smaller amounts of money, they're screwing the American taxpayers by not paying taxes on that money. They're screwing guys like you and guys like me and girls like you and girls like her because they're not paying a fair wage and they're putting all of that extra money in their pocket. If we get rid of the undocumented workers, they will have to pay a fair wage to middle-class Americans. They're the problem, not illegal immigrants, not Donald Trump. It's the ones that are doing illegal shit. And then you have these cities that are calling themselves sanctuary cities and sanctuary counties and trying to be sanctuary states who are saying, and if you seriously think about this, they're not trying to protect illegal immigrants. They're protecting the people who line their pockets. They're protecting the people who every year that they come up for a campaign are putting those millions of dollars in their pockets because they don't want to lose the money that they are making by hiring illegal immigrants. So they're paying politicians to make sanctuary cities. One way or another, you got to figure it out. Somehow Americans have got to get to the point where you realize you can't be completely left. You can't be completely right. You got to find a middle point, because if not, all you are is a sheep. You're being herded and flocked and led to slaughter. You got to wake up, folks. The problem is way higher than illegal immigrants. Obviously, they're doing illegal stuff too, so they're going to have to be dealt with too. However, they are not the big issue here. See you next time. God bless.